Théo, a lot of guys have talked about just kind of the environment in the building that was created this year leads to really great player development, a lot of resilience, the comebacks that we saw. Just how did you feel like you were able to benefit from the environment in the building?
I think it's been a huge key for me. Coming from France at first and like getting acclimated to that environment. It was a lot of great energy and that always like strived me to wanting to be great and like improve and give my best every time I step here.
And you had a pretty different role this season than last season. Just how would playing in those tighter minutes this season, how did that help you in your development?
It's a great learning experience for sure. Learning to fit into a new role and trying to make the best out of it. I felt like it was up and down for sure, but ultimately it's something that will help me moving forward with a lot of experience learning from it.
You had to run the point of a lot of different lineups this season. When you have to be the force that makes sure that the offense is cohesive no matter who you're playing with, how difficult was that for you? And do you think that that's just overall going to help you carry over into the next season?
I think it was something where I felt a little bit more comfortable because of it being my natural position. But obviously, still always room for improvement. So something that I'll try to carry over and improve for sure.
This is going to be your first full off season. Is there something you're looking forward to working on, and how much are you looking forward to this being your first full off season?
I think I'm just trying to be the best player I can be, and obviously working it on every aspect of my game. I think there's a lot of room of improvement on so many areas. So I think the most important would be being able to shoot, playing off on the ball and off the ball, and still working on my body. But it's a lot of things to add. I need to work on for sure.
Théo, how do you plan to spend the off season, splitting it between staying here or going home some?
So I'm probably gonna try to go home for a little bit, then come back and work here for sure. I'll try to spend and play national team, so it's something I'll try to figure out, and it's gonna be an interesting summer for sure.
Mark Dagnall has also talked about, how much he respects your work ethic and being in the environment you are with this team and having the culture be so centered around having that kind of a work ethic. What does it mean that your head coach notices that in you and he's impressed by that?
It means a lot, but at the end of the day, I'm working for myself. It's the result of me being me, so it's just something that I'm kind of not caring, in a sense where I'm just going to do what I do, and I love to work, so obviously I'm going to do that for sure.
You talked about how the organization helped you. Was there any way, now that you were in your second season, that you tried to help the guys that they were in your position that you were in your rookie year?
Yeah, for sure. At the same time, I think the rookies did an incredible job this season. They were all tremendous. So obviously, if that little things that I could help for, I would for sure try to do that. But they were already super good this season.
Anybody else in the room? All right, we got one on the Zoom. Christos Saltis, go ahead, Christos.
Hey, I hope you're doing well. The final state of the season, how big confidence booster for you was to get better as a player going into the next season?
Yeah, it was good for sure. I think it gave me momentum to see the off season and attack it and try to carry the end of the season to next season for sure.